Well, hey dudes, how's it going? So welcome back to my Minecraft server. I know I'm overdue for a server tour video. As you can see, there's been a whole lot of stuff that's changed. And actually this video is going to be about the stuff that's changed that's not supposed to have changed. I don't know, catastrophe happened the other day just after we moved in, and a bunch of chunks got replaced. Like, things went missing, some things got copied into another place. That legalized sign is now in the middle of spawn. Just a whole bunch of chunks went missing, and most of them are there, but they're just in the wrong spot. A few of them actually went missing, and I'm gonna have to rebuild things by hand. That's really gonna suck. But this legalized sign actually should be pretty easy to fix. My house there should be fairly easy to fix. This chunk here is over here for some reason. That one should be easy to copy over. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, I mean, I know what happened. I know the cause. So we just moved into our new apartment and didn't realize that I had plugged in the computer and the whole entertainment desk into a light, or into a socket that was on a light switch. So as the night, as it got darker outside, I went to get up and turn on a light, and I ended up turning off everything. Yeah, this grinder got messed up pretty bad. It's not like it appeared somewhere else. It's just gonna have to be rebuilt. This thing also is gonna have to be rebuilt. This is the chunk that was over in that house that was over by the green band statue. Yeah, so many things got messed up. And so yeah, it's just the server lost power, and just the computer restarted and rebooted, and I started everything up, and everybody joined back in, and like, it was a good 5 minutes later that somebody's like, "Hey, wait a second, spawn's kind of messed up." And I'm like, yeah, I know. Sometimes people build ugly stuff or stuff like that. And they're like, "No, so the spawn building is messed up. Come look at it." And I went and looked at it, and oh man, I freaked out. I was so pissed off when I saw that that had happened, because I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't have a proper backup, which I should have done. I should have had that backed up. I was so pissed. I started yelling and swearing in the chat and rage quit and everything. I was pissed. I ended up coming back like an hour later or something like that and getting it figured out. But, really, I just ended up using World Edit and copying the whole chunk and pasting the whole chunk back to where it belongs. And yeah, yeah. I'll try and show you guys some of that here in this video, just because yeah, it's such a major catastrophe. As far as, like, dude spent days and days and days working on this legalized sign, but then just the flick of a switch, it's just ruined. But yeah, luckily enough, I've got the plugins that I can just pretty much just copy all this stuff and copy and paste it back to where it belongs. Yeah, so just selecting the chunk, the whole chunk, which should actually be the whole, like, vertical 256 blocks. And then, yeah, I have to stand in a specific spot because the copy and paste is relative to my position. So I copied it from the bottom right hand side, standing on the white wool block, and I'm going to go over here and stand on the white wool block in the right hand position, and it should paste into the proper position. So if I'm here, paste, there we go. Alright, back to normal. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think Dr. Natch was on here to see that happen. He may see this video, and it's probably the first time he'd see it. If that were me, I would probably start crying. I don't know, that would piss me off. To spend days and days and days and just see it, like, ripped in half like that, that would piss me off. And, like, that was what had pissed me off so much with, like, when it happened, is that I didn't know what to do with it. My last backup was a few days ago, so if I reverted to that last backup, it would have done undone lots and lots of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, combined hours, it would be several hundred man-hours of building on Minecraft that I would just undo by going to a backup. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get things copied and fixed and do that. I mean, there'll be a few places like the grinder that I'm just gonna have to rebuild by hand, but I feel like there'll be a way to make that easier. I don't know. I can, like, you know, check the log block history, because there'll be a history of where the wool was built at. So I should be able to get it as accurate as possible. That's actually pretty cool that it just kind of pastes the chunk back into place. I wish it removed it from where it was at and put that back the way it was, but that's just not the way things work, I guess. And this, I don't even know what happened to my house, as far as, like, that's just kind of slid out of the way. It's not like the whole chunk was replaced. So I don't know what happened there. That's pretty weird, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really stupid, but I feel like it's just, like, moved one chunk over. So if I select this, and then select this, and then / move 16, where are we, south? Alright. So, okay, there we go. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's the chunk that was in the middle of the legalized sign right there. Yeah. Son of a biscuit. I guess there's really no way to redo that. I guess this is the chunk that was... Okay, that in the middle of dude's farm. It's just so hard to keep track of where these belong and where they should be. I guess that... Yeah, that's from over there. Yep. Okay, so... I guess I'll leave that and, I don't know, deal with that a little later. Let's see, what's this? This is obviously that. Okay, so... I'm just trying to figure out where to copy from, like where my relative position needs to be. Because actually, I don't think I can copy the whole chunk, because... so annoying. Probably should have selected the whole chunk, but anyway, let's go with just this. Let's go with just the glass. Yeah. Just because that's the only, like, visible part that's gonna be a problem. /paste. Alright, this looks good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's move on. I'll fix the house later. Deal with that later. So let's go... Yeah, that's ugly. God damn. That's annoying. But anyway, that's fixed. This is fixed. Legalized sign is fixed. What else do we gotta do? Let's do... this one? Yeah. I don't know what to do with that guy's house. He may have to rebuild on his own, just because I don't know what it looked like and stuff. The grinder will be easy because I know what that looked like. I can actually go to a much older backup and compare that, but this guy's house, I don't think he'll be able to fix that way, so, yeah. So we'll take that copy, we'll fly on over here, back over to Markman's house. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this dude hasn't been online for a while, so I don't know. Yeah, so sucks that they put an ocean in the middle of the town. Alright, looks much better now. Cool beans. The tree's cut off sideways, whatever, it's just a tree. This this other house here, I don't know what to do with that. That's gonna be a mess. Whew. Okay, so I feel like that's a good start as far as getting things copied and pasted. It's pretty much all that I can copy and paste into place. But yeah, gonna have to work on Grinder and this question mark block here. Maybe I can figure out that house. I feel like that's a simpler house there. But yeah. Whew, man, what a disaster. I was so stressed out when it happened. I don't know. I don't think you guys realize what happened as far as it could have been a lot worse. There could have been a lot more chunks ripped apart and placed in wrong places. Could have been a lot more, I don't know. It could have been totally unfixable as far as if I didn't have the right plugins or something like that. Yeah, okay, so here's another house that I didn't realize right away. This is an awesome house, actually, but a chunk got replaced in the middle of it, so... Yeah, all you guys that are complaining about your little house that got torn apart, man, think about this. Think about Soul Reaver that had his pumpkin farm, his automatic pumpkin farm, and his house ripped apart. And that's going to make a mess, too, because there's going to be water flowing into that. That is not going to be easy to fix. So, props to Soul Reaver for getting that all fixed up, because there was a couple of chunks here that I could replace. I got the farm pulled out of the middle of the house and put back in the farm. There was another chunk that was missing, but yeah, I guess things are sort of back to normal now. But I guess I just wanted to show you guys the disaster. See what happened. You guys have been in the server and walked by that legal eye sign enough, so it'd be cool to show you. I think you guys will enjoy seeing it ripped in half and ripped apart. But yeah, anyway, things are back to normal and fixed and everything. So I guess we'll see you guys next time you're on the server. Thanks for playing.